Hey, Tony here. So today I'm going to go over all of the titles that I picked up during the month of July. It was a huge month for releases. We had 5 weeks during the month. So 2 of the weeks were pretty low, but the other 3 weeks were massive as far as releases. So I'm going to go over all of these by release week. So first up, during week 1, I did get the Big Heat 4K release from the Criterion. I did get this on the Barnes & Noble 50% off Criterion sale, which there will be a video up after this one or maybe before this one. But anyway, that video will be up soon. I also got Ultraman The Adventure Begins. This right here, I believe, is the complete series with a slipcover. I got Primary Colors 4K release from the Shout Select line from Shout Factory, and also I got Alexander Revisited, the final cut, Shout Select 4K release. From A24 I got Death of a Unicorn. I'm looking forward to checking that one out. And then I also got Warfare, the Blu-ray release, and also the 4K release. So they did 2 releases for this film. One of these is Blu-ray, one of these is 4K. I don't remember which one's which. And then from Imprint Films, I ordered the Raging Bull collection, or the bulky box set. So it has both of those. It has this release in it, plus a bunch of special features. So those were all of the titles that I got during the first week. Now during the second week, it was a pretty busy week. We had a lot of good releases. I got Abigail 4K release from Scream Factory. Until Dawn 4K release. I got In a Violent Nature, the 4K Steelbook release. From G-Kids, I got Grave of the Fireflies. Another A24 release, The Legend of Ochi. From 101 Films, I got Tourist Trap for the Black Label. From, I think, Umbrella. I think this is an Umbrella release. I got Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. Yeah, it's definitely a Umbrella release, and it is a numbered edition. So I got number 28 out of 1500, so happy to have that. I also got the Amateur Blu-ray release with a slipcover, and I also picked up the 4K release with the slip. The 4K release for Clueless with this really nice shiny slipcover. Then I also got the Steelbook box edition. I'm happy to have that. Another release for this second week was Fallout. So I got the 4K release with a nice bent corner. And I also got the Blu-ray release. So I did miss out, and it has a nice bent corner too. I did miss out on the Steelbook, wasn't able to get it, so that was one less purchase for the month. Also during the second week, a great release, we have Sinners on 4K, beautiful looking slipcover, and then we also got a very nice Steelbook release. From the UK, I got Terrifier, the Bloody Duo, which has the first 2 Terrifier films in it, with a nice Steelbook. Then I also got Terrifier 3 4K Steelbook. I did an unwrapping of these 2 Steelbooks on my channel, if you'd like to check that out. And then some other Blu-ray releases. Let's Start a Cult, Hell of a Summer, the Rule of Jenny Penn, I think that's what that says. My vision's terrible. From Lionsgate Limited, I got Ghoulies Go to College Blu-ray release for the Vestron Collector Series edition. This great looking release for Frailty. It's a nice hardbox release, so very happy to have that one. And then I also got the Surfer release. From Kino Cult, I do believe, I got Sugar Hill. Also got the Blu-ray release for C, the complete series with a slip. And then I got the 4K release for Earthquake with a slipcover, and also this beautiful looking Steelbook release. So those were all of the ones from the second week. Okay, now the third week was a light week. I got the 4K release for Hans Zimmer live in Prague. This great looking 4K release for Shane from Kino Lorber. I got the Blu-ray release for Ash with the slip. I got Sands of Kalahari from Kino Lorber. It's a Blu-ray release. I got exclusive. This is another Kino Lorber release from Imprint or Viavision Entertainment. I got the Warrior lenticular 4K release with the box. I do collect all of these, and this right here is numbered 193 out of 2000. I also got Wallace and Gromit, the complete collection from, I want to say this is from, yeah, Shout Factory. Actually, this is a 4K release from Shout Factory with a slip. And then I got the Steelbook release for Fury for the 4K release. Great film. I do still collect the movie releases, and I got Bring Them Down. And I also got the RoboCop 2 Steelbook, 4K Steelbook release from Shout Factory. So that was all during the third week. Okay, during the fourth week, it was a huge week. I got You Can Count on Me. This right here is another Criterion Collection release. I got that from the Barnes & Noble sale. Video will be coming soon if it hasn't already been posted. I also got the 4K Steelbook release for The Last Voyage of the Demeter. I did an unwrapping of this. Great film. I really enjoyed this film. I also got the Blu-ray release for Rust with the slip. Fight or Flight with a slip. One of the big releases for this week was Final Destination Bloodlines with the 4K release with a slip. And also this beautiful looking Steelbook. From Arrow, I got The Stuff 4K release. And also Cobra 4K release. From Shout Select, I got Strangers with Candy on Blu-ray release, Collector's Edition. I also got this right here, Detonation Violent Riders from 88 Films. I got the 4K Steelbook release for Small Soldiers. Very happy to have this one in the collection. I also got the 4K release for Madagascar with a slip. I got the Walking with the Dinosaurs BBC limited series, I think, on Blu-ray with a slip. Another Kino Cult release for Mr. Peter's Pets. So this is the Nudie Cutie triple feature. So there's 3 different films. I'm still collecting all of these Kino Cult film titles. I don't know that I'm going to keep doing this. I'm not ever going to watch these, so it's really ridiculous that I'm trying to keep this line up. So I may end up just getting rid of all of those. I got Danger Diabolic 4K release from Kino Lorber. Little Buddha 4K release from Kino Lorber. And Silent Scream 4K release from Kino Lorber. And then this really beautiful looking 4K Steelbook for Serenity. I did an unwrapping of that on my channel if you'd like to check it out. And then 2 more releases for the third week. I did get Bewitched, the complete series on Blu-ray for the 60th anniversary edition. And also I got this really nice box set for this release from Studio Canal, I do believe. It is a hard box. I'm very happy to have this one in the collection. So those were all the second and the third week. I'm sorry, the third and the fourth week. Okay, during the fifth week, this was the biggest week of them all. If they continue releasing this many titles during a month, I don't know what I'm going to do because it is very hard to keep up. But I did get Ace Ventura Pet Detective from Shout Select, the 4K release, and also this beautiful looking Steelbook release, which I did an unwrapping of on my channel if you'd like to check it out. Also, we got this 4K Steelbook release for To Catch a Thief. Check that one out. from Blue Underground, I did get the Castle of Fu Manchu and the Blood of Fu Manchu 4K releases with these nice slips. So happy to have those in the collection. And I also got When Evil Lurks. This right here is a second sight release hard box set. Love collecting these. I love this release. I love this film. I'm very happy to have that one in the collection. The huge release for week 5 was for Thunderbolts, the New Avengers. So we have a Steelbook release. We have the Blu-ray slip edition. We also got a Walmart exclusive Blu-ray slip edition with the pop-up slipcover. And then we have the 4K release with a slip. We also got a 4K Steelbook release for Nobody. Great film. I really enjoyed that one. It was a fun one. Also got the Highlander, the complete animated series release with a slip. From Kino Lorber, I did get the Diabolic trilogy. From Film Masters, I think this is what this is. I got Algiers with a slip. I got the 4K release for The Phoenician Scheme. 4K release for Fade of Black. This right here is a Shout Factory release. Another Kino Lorber release, Curdled on 4K. And Billy Madison on 4K. And Hiding Out on 4K. Those are all 3 from Kino Lorber. Now, another reason that made this 5th week huge was because of all of the Vinegar Syndrome releases that came out during this 5th week. I did a video of all of the these titles on my channel because they did come in either at the end of June or the beginning of July. But I did get Rounding, Sissy, Limbo, Tokyo Uber Blues, Men of Deeds, Dandelion, Charlie One Eye, Criminally Insane 2, Let's Scare Jessica to Death, Jade, The Golden Child, and Enter the Void. So those are all of the releases from that 5th week. So, like I said, it was a big month, a huge month with releases. I can't keep up. Hopefully things will slow down. But, you know, it's doubtful. But anyways, please leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of these titles that I picked up. Actually, there is one more title that I forgot about. So I almost forgot. I did receive the Mario Bava 12 film collection box set. Beautiful looking artwork here on the box. I'm going to keep mine sealed for a while. There's the top. And then here's the bottom. I do believe this came from Shout Factory if I'm not mistaken. And then these are all of the titles that are included. And it did come with a booklet. Yeah, it's from Shout. And I also got the posters, so I almost forgot that. But anyways, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about the titles that I picked up. And also let me know the titles that you were able to pick up during the month of July. And maybe even let me know if this collecting during these kind of months, is it hard on you as it is on me? Do you try to get as many titles as you can that you want? Or do you have to wait for sales and different things? I really do enjoy reading your comments. But thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and we will see you next time.